help you spell and read and spell and help you learn to read and spell and read, 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 read.
Look at all the games. I want to play them all, Groucho. Come on.
Do-a-lot, what are you doing here?
Groucho, Olivia, I'm an official word chips vendor. How would you like to play some of our sentence games?
Sentence games?
Yes. You'll need these special sentence game chips. They represent special words like the, see, and in.
The, see, in. Those are special words. We use at least one of them in almost every sentence we read. Let's get chips for each word.
Are you ready to try our first game? Shnaz Ali will show you how.
Groucho, look at this game. Put a C chip in this side and a the chip in this side. When you pull the arm down, the two-word chips help make a sentence. See if you can read the sentence out loud. Wish me luck. See the rake. See the rake. Hey, we're making sentences. Let's do it again and read them out loud.
Didn't you just do that?
See the dog.
See the dog. You're winning, Groucho. Do some more.
See the king.
See the king. Hey, we did see the king.
Let's try a different game now.
The cat.
See the cat. What do you know? I'm getting pretty good at this. Say, Olivia, did you notice anything familiar about the last words in each sentence?
Let's see. Rake, dog, king, cat. Yes, I certainly do. We've learned all of those words at King Tut's hut.
That's right.
And speaking of King Tut, look who's here.
Hiya, Tut. Nice to see you again.
Greetings, my friends. I trust you are enjoying our fantabulous sentence games.
We're not only having fun, we're learning about sentences too.
Well, you must try my game.
We'd love to. How do we play?
Blackjack.
Use the C and the chips in the last game. This game will show you how you can use the word
Oh, Groucho, how exciting! Is a very important word.
Go for it, Olivia.
Now, my friend, go ahead. Put your card down on the table. Fine. Now pick 3 more cards. Look at the cards as you turn them over. Then see if you can read the sentence out loud. Are you ready?
A king can jump.
Right, a king can.
I wonder why King Tut sounds like Dracula.
I think she's pretty smart, but I bet she'll do better if we all read the words as they come up.
A cat can run.
She did fine already. She didn't need like 10 other people to do the same thing.
Tut, what would happen if I used a the card in place of the a card?
Why don't you give it a try, Olivia? I think you'll be pleased.
The man can
sing.
The man can sing. A man can sing. It works both ways.
Did someone say sing?
Zebra, how did you get here?
Well, I took the bus, don't you know? Say, how would you like to see my game? Come along, walk this way.
Okay.
So far, we've used the words see, the, and Now we're going to use the word in. Look carefully at my word popper machine. It is wonderful, if I do say so myself. Let me show you how it works. Place your in chip into this slot, and then watch the tray.
Look
In
the can. Look in the can.
That's right. And now, if you can guess the last sentence, you get the grand prize.
Thanks for your help, everyone. Now I'd better figure this one out for myself. Is it look in the hut?
Oh, right you are! You're absolutely correct! And here's your grand prize!
Thanks, Zebra. What are these? Free bus tickets?
Oh no, Groucho. You've won 2 free tickets to the Rita's Palace Extravaganza. The show is about to begin.
Great. Hurry, Olivia. Maybe we'll finally get our treasure.
I'm right behind you, Groucho.
All we had to do was take a 2-hour bus to get here. It's ridiculous.
Extravaganza. Olivia Ostrich, Groucho Barks, come up here. We have a surprise for you.
This is the most thrilling moment of my life.
We're gonna be rich. Rich indeed. You already have a treasure. You have the spirit of adventure, a love of learning, and most important, a knowledge of words. You are learning how to read.
Adventure is
And
out
now
there.
for a musical tribute.
No.
The sounds we hear are
Earphone, each sound can make a letter, and letters all make
words. The letters went together in rain or sunny weather. We put them all together and learned to make a word. Some words are just delightful and other words are frightful, but we put them all together and a sentence soon was done. Our sentences were thrilling and you were very willing to hear our silly story.
And now our story's done.
Our words have made a story, and now our story's done.
It's like backing into a bracelet bit. You get bored.
That's right, folks. Our story is done, but our fun has just begun. Right, Olivia?
Right, Groucho.
Well then, until we read again.
That was absurd. Okay. I'm so happy I tackled that by myself because I cannot imagine Jimmy being exposed to this. Okay. Thoughts. There's whip movements. I can actually see that they put some effort into it this time. Oh, you know, the musical numbers are okay. To some degree. I mean, like the first, I think, 4 songs were okay, and then the last, 3 songs were terrible. One of them used a classical score and just wrote lyrics over it. You know how, you remember when I said in the Clifford's Fun with Letters video that the word dance song would be better if you took out the words and like if you took out the lyrics and kept the instrumentals and added your own lyrics? I think that would have worked better instead of taking a song but instead of a classical piece that was actually pretty good and then you almost killed it. What else? There are running jokes that aren't really funny. The story's weird. It's like Indiana Jones minus the real adventure aspect. But the thing that was just strange at the end, where Beethoven's like, "Your grand prize is that you can read." It's like a joke. I mean, it's like teasing them. They had to, instead of going on this grand adventure, you know, they could have just taken a bus to this like casino where you can basically combine words and make them into sentences. Word World can do this way better, and that is because we can actually, you know, sympathize with the characters. We can do a lot more with the concept of a world made entirely of words. This is just Indiana Jones. If you had Indiana Jones, you know, learning to read. But the point stands, guys. It's a Golden Book movie. And if I had anything else to say about Golden Book, it's that they clearly think that being as simple as possible with, you know, a very basic storyline, that'll get your education across. And that's not true. Sesame Street was able to do that, and they did it beautifully. They put the education aside to focus on, you know, the characters. But Golden Book, they forgot about what keeps kids engrossed. You may say bright imagery or things that bounce up and down all the time, but I think it's story and characters. If you can keep the kids engrossed in the story, then they'll want to listen. The education part you need to do second. And if you are going to make it all education, no story, the least you can do is have it be sort of interesting at the same time. But this is just too basic, too plain. You know, they have these sort of weird things to make kids read. What next? You're gonna like label everything? Working with Numbers did not do that, but rather focused on the concept. And I would rather watch this. If I had to compare these two, you know, Working with Words is like really weird. It's this long adventure of just boredom. And I don't think this really works as even an educational movie. The thing that kills it is the fact that they could have just taken a bus to this casino, where they're like, "The real adventures that you were able to read." I'm sorry. I don't understand that. I really do not understand. The idea of, you know, learning to read's okay, but you have to know how to do it. Working with Numbers was able to teach people, you know, the concept of math. This is the closest to being decent out of all of them. Out of all the Golden Book movies I've seen, this one is in between bad and decent. Because I think the first half of it's okay. The first half of it is fine. But then you get to the second half, and it's just like a tease. It's ridiculous. You know, the cave drawings moved, which is ridiculous because cave drawings don't do that. The dog really doesn't sing. He does the same pose over and over. Again, Golden Book's vein of nomation and also recycled bits of animation, you know, because it saves money. That's no excuse. And then they come across like a Tarzan ripoff. It's weird. It's really weird, guys. And I don't even know how to explain it. It's not the worst thing I've encountered, because trust me, I've seen a lot worse. I've been around town. I've seen worse. You know, this is an okay remedy, you know, after you watched a bunch of trolleys kill classic songs. Just watch some Sesame Street. Yes, you have a lot better time with that than you can with this. So, I am done with Golden Book. We are done with Golden Book forever.